Wait, when did Don
My
Jazzy...
brother, don't let them hold your tongue.
Tolani, please, when did Don Jazzy
Fire.
unveil you? Was it 2019?
2019.
So you were a virgin before you were unveiled?
Yeah.
Ha! Don Jazzy side virgin. Don Baba J. How are you?
I'm fine. What's poppin'?
I'm good. So I was asking you how many hearts you've broken in Lekki.
Oh, that question is for black bones, man.
I don't understand.
It's not for
Media
me, man.
training.
Are you saying you've never broken anybody's heart before?
Zero. Like, if matter of fact, my heart didn't break safe.
Oh wow.
Wait, is this pre Crayon or after Crayon?
I've been Crayon since like 2016, so like
Actually.
2017, it broke my heart.
Oh wow.
But it's not after Ijo Laba Laba. Nobody's breaking your heart now.
Boy, is anybody beyond heartbreak though?
There's nobody beyond it, man.
Nobody's beyond breakfast.
Please, that
though.
girl that broke Crayon's heart, show your face. I need to
Have you
see
seen the girl since then?
No, but she looked like she DM'd me in 2019 when I got unveiled, and she's like, "Oh, congratulations!" Of course.
Sis, if you don't
Wait.
get the fuck,
I beg.
you can come. You know what I mean? I'll say you can come and collect this bula. But
No, no,
either that or you move.
No, it's very expensive. It's very expensive now.
my price went up.
Yesterday's price.
Yesterday's price.
It's not today's price.
Today's price.
Oh my lord.
For real.
Anyways, welcome to the Terms and Conditions podcast.
Shit.
And I'm back in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know, people were texting me, what happened to you? Are you pregnant? Did you leave the pod? And I'm like, ew. I'm not pregnant for nothing. I had a break, I had stuff to do, I had exam, and I was away for just 1 week. I don't know what Tony was saying. Maybe Tony said I was pregnant on the pod. Because I listened and you didn't say that. Because Tony also called me.
I mean, you're a
hello,
grown
are you
woman.
pregnant?
You're a grown woman and you are
Shut
sexually,
hey.
sexually active.
I beg, please.
Chances. Have
please.
you ever had a pregnancy scare, Melody?
The fuck?
No,
Why
let's
would we fancy this
just.
like that? Of course, I've had this pregnancy
When was
scare.
how old were you the first time you had one?
The first time I had pregnancy, I can't remember the age, but of course I had the pregnancy scare. And I was praying to God. I said, I promise you this time, after this one,
I'll never do it again.
if I come back, I give you my heart. I will worship you. I mean, did it? After I saw my, I said, I was joking though.
Wow.
Well, now look at
I
you.
said, God, I didn't
Look at
believe
you. Are doing crocodile style. Oh my god. Have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
No.
Never.
Never.
Wow.
Shall I get ready?
First time I had one, I was 19.
19. Tony, you were having sex at 19.
I mean, everybody was having sex at 19.
I wasn't having sex
No.
at 19.
My first sex was since 19.
When did you start having sex?
Crayon's manager. Jesus Christ.
How old were you when you first had sex?
Our producer.
You?
Dari. What? How old? Which one is 2000? You was,
So,
let me
maybe like
see where-
16,
let me see where we are
17.
both- No, we are
16,
both
17, 91.
16, 17.
Yes, now.
No. Maybe like 18, 19. 2006.
Daddy, you are 36.
After you don't look at it, you don't look like it at all. Ah, God, and I used to abuse this boy.
He?
Him and Kelvin.
Anyway, so that
didn't
means
ask
if you're
Crayon,
36.
Crayon, but how
Crayon
old
said
were you?
no.
No, you're not having sex now.
Now, of course, I'm having sex now.
How old were you when you had your first
He
sex?
said 2019. He said 2019.
Your first sex, 2019.
Yeah. And it was
Wait,
boring. as
that
fuck.
time. Wait.
My
When did Don
My
Jazzy?
brother, don't
wait,
let them hold your tongue.
Tolani, please. When did Don Jazzy
Fire.
unveil you? Was it 2019?
2019.
So you were a virgin before you were unveiled.
Yeah.
Ah! Don Jazzy side virgin. Don Baba J. Don Baba J, you do this one, no? Brought you young and untapped.
What?
Anyways, Excel is running late.
He
so
said the first one was boring. What made it boring?
It was boring. I didn't enjoy it at all.
first times are always boring, I think.
Not really.
No, it's just
Not
supposed to be elites.
Yeah, maybe not at least just enjoyable, but you come fast.
Because of your excitement.
Yeah.
Did you come fast?
Super fast. I was excited as fuck.
You was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, finally.
Open the fire everywhere. You know. You know, easy, yo. No, easy, yo.
Wait, that's bro. I've never. This is a revelation.
I promise. You know, one would think that but you were pretty young when you were unveiled, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were young. Were you up to 18?
Of course, I was. Yes, I was 18. I was more than 18. I was like 19, 20.
But I feel like men have sex earlier than women. I don't know.
No.
What do you think?
I think girls have sex earlier than men.
Okay, why'd you say that?
Because I remember when I was in the hood, like, you see girls like 17 getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
By older men.
Yes.
Mostly. Fair. Okay. I can see that angle. Because as a young man, you're broke.
Because I would also, sorry to cut you short, the reason I said I think men have sex earlier than women, like first time sex, is because women are not allowed to, in quotes, have sex early. They are shamed for things like that. So they rarely, maybe they have it and they don't tell. For men, it's more of a bragging right. So men are always excited to start, have their first sex. Why women are living in shame about their first sex?
Is it that women are not having sex or men just talk about it more?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That also, it might be from a place of shame of them doing and not talking about it.
Because society betroths younger women to older men.
True.
Yes.
Like
so that means it's the older men that are having sex and sometimes
girls,
even assaulting these younger girls. That are not.
Man, bro, the average person in this room had sex by 19. They had sex with, okay, maybe I didn't have sex with a woman my age when I was.
A woman.
Yeah, that's a woman.
So she raped you?
No.
You just have to be raped, right?
She sexually assaulted you.
I
A
was
minor.
16.
You were a minor.
She was 18.
Okay.
As well.
Both of you were minors. But she was
not a minor.
But 18 is not minor.
So yeah, she's not a minor, but she's pretty young. Both of you are young.
I mean, bro, let me tell you the dream of every young guy. You can testify to this. You still have sex with older women that have a crush on.
Crayon, can you relate to that?
For real.
Bro! What do you mean?
Like,
which sexual assaults?
I wish I could just show my brain, like my imagination, my fantasy.
Bro!
Oh my god.
That's a dream. I don't understand. I've read it. I mean, technically, you could say it is. But is it though?
Okay. Anyways, it's illegal and it's still... If you're a minor, you're a minor. And the sex is somebody raping you.
That's the thing though. I mean, I get it.
You're a minor.
Sometimes, if you're a minor, you're a minor.
You're a minor.
Especially for a guy, I don't know. It depends. I feel like there are... Society believes that your mind is not totally formed until you get to a certain age. And society wants to believe that when you're 18, you are fully formed, like as an adult. But not really. You are still not an adult. So I get the perspective of saying your intentions can be coerced. But the same science also tells us that by the age of 14, you have enough ability to be able to make a rational decision.
At
Do you
18?
understand? At 14.
No, you can't make a rational decision.
No, wait. Like, you know what you're doing. You know what you are getting yourself into. Does that make sense? Wait. It's not like you might know the full gravity of it, but you know the entire thing you are getting yourself into.
I don't agree.
Except if you were coerced or say the person says,
I don't remember the things I did at 14.
I remember the things I did.
I don't remember the things I did at 17.
I was moving stupid at 14, man.
What were you doing at 14, Crayon? Where were you at 14?
Yo, it was probably like just playing around, wearing shorts, playing football up and down.
Yeah, you're meant to be a footballer.
Yeah. Did you do the full blown going to football academy thing?
No, I didn't go to an academy because my dad couldn't sponsor us. But like trainings and everything like that, I was playing football. I went for screening in different places. Like there's one that was super close to joining, like Manchester United, like 2012, 13. I came to Surrey for football, screening, and then it was Ikpeba and like a lot of ex-Super Eagles players. And then I got picked, and then they just substituted me for somebody else because I didn't have like money.
Joro.
Well, that's a very...
Is that a thing they do?
What?
He's talking about
it's very, very, very common. That's why you see like, no shades, like, that's why you see like a lot of people playing football in, under 17s, and no longer like the under 17s, like those Sime,
yeah.
I feel like those Sime was the last that was really talented. Like the rest, I'm on a connection, no worry.
Are you serious?
Think all those, like, the average under 17 is man no man now.
You get paid to play for Super Eagles.
Yeah.
Like, you have to pay.
Yeah.
To be picked.
To play for Super Eagles, for the national country. Like, you have to pay. I have footballer friends, they tell me.
That's a fact, by the way. Like, you have a sponsor and the person is entitled to your contract.
And they'll get a percentage.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That became like a
It'd be like Olosho. As in Olosho.
But do you want to make money or do you want not to make money?
Exactly.
Anyways, please, Crayon, how has life been since Ijo Laba Laba? Every day I'm on the road.
Crazy, literally.
No easy, yo.
But that was
Literally.
well, it was the first like smash, right?
That's your
For
biggest
you,
song since
like
you
solo
started.
smash.
I think So Fine was.
So fine.
was, yes,
Did
but
something.
Ijo Laba Laba was also viral.
True.
So are you saying no? I think that Ijo Laba Laba is way bigger than So Fine.
Yeah,
So
true.
Fine
Yeah.
is a beautiful song.
No. So I think sometimes there are two things that can make a song a hit.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's staying power
Yes, of
for
course.
a long time, and sometimes it's just how high it reaches
Yes,
immediately after
peak.
release.
Yes,
So Fine stayed for a long time. So Fine is still kind of in some circles
that's
right
my
now.
favorite Crayon song ever.
No,
So
that's
Fine.
not my favorite one is that no, it's not Tatashi. What's the title of that song?
Which one?
The one that had the Fuji elements. Confidence, urgency.
Jeez.
I love that song.
Bro,
I love that song.
That's the
I
hardcore
love
selection
that song.
That's for you to love that song means you listen to.
I love
Crayon,
that
like,
song. I think that's a beautiful song.
Bro, I never heard anybody talk about that
That's a
song.
ridiculous song. I thought that song was going to have a video.
That song is crazy.
It's a really good song. I love it. But Ijo Laba
What's the
Laba
title of the
just
song
go,
again? I can't remember.
Confidence,
Okay,
urgency, overconfidence.
It's Confidence now.
Yeah,
It's Confidence.
My first
It's
EP.
Yes, Confidence.
But Ijo Laba Laba just. But So Fine stayed for
So
a long
Fine.
time.
I have seen like Crayon perform at different.
No, girls love that song.
I was at your homecoming. Do you see me if I'm shouting?
I saw you now.
Do you see me at homecoming?
Yes, no.
So you always see me if I'm shouting. You see me at Jamison too.
I saw you.
Baby.
Anytime Crayon is performing there, I'll find myself to the front. I'll just be sure that I'm at the front. Oh my god, ding, ding, ding.
But how's the response when Korean is performing So Fine?
That's the thing.
I've
Whenever
never
he's
seen
performing So Fine, it's the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can't so fine. Nigerian man.
How many girls did you
Nigerian
use?
men and toxic masculinity.
How many girls
Do
did you use that
wait,
song to get?
do you think Nigerian be singing so fine, my
Even if you like it, hard guy would not like
they
it.
would.
Sing it
You mean
better.
Nigerian men and toxic
When Ijo Laba
masculinity is
Laba,
like
that's
this.
what you're going to.
Exactly. So when Ijo Laba Laba comes on, everybody can join. Do you understand? And the men are singing, the women are singing. But when it's So Fine, except has come, is but it's not the same reception. Except it's
You
here.
need that raise up your hand and close your eyes.
It's not the same reception.
Ladies and
Talking
gentlemen,
about,
ladies
Uh-huh.
and gentlemen, the real is here. Listen, we're on a panel vibe tonight.
Don't play.
Bro.
I do, bro.
He said we're on a corner. We're talking about So Fine and Ijo Laba Laba. Which one is
Oh my!
bigger?
So you are very brand conscious these days.
Yes.
Say how you peeled that bottle of water.
Yes, so please,
Before, bring the
Please.
money or stay home.
please,
Wow.
please.
So Fine or Ijo Laba Laba.
Which one is better?
Which one is the bigger song?
Laba Laba now.
Laba Laba easily.
It's like
Laba Laba, but for his core audience, right? For his core audience, So Fine will be like a cult classic for them.
That's my favorite song.
I think So Fine was the first hit.
Except when was the first time
It
you
was
had
the first
sex?
hit.
How old were you? Talked about it before you came.
15.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
You were raped.
bro,
You were
everybody
raped.
had sex before 19.
Not everybody. I did not.
15.
I had sex when I was
Bro,
very
you are
young
dead.
level.
You are dead. You are dead, babe.
The girl was 22.
You are dead, babe, bro.
And I came in like 30 seconds.
You get
Even crayons.
Like, this up now.
Bro, wait,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
as you are going in, safe, you know they feel like they
So-
come.
He just said.
You'll be like, I'm going in.
No more.
Oh no.
No more.
You
Crazy.
literally pano. You don't even need a pano. You off.
Straight. Guys, please remember, like we've been telling you, go get your PVCs, vote. It's important
Crayon is voting.
that you vote.
Crayon is
Yeah.
voting. I'm
We are
voting.
all voting.
We are all voting.
Please go out and vote. If you registered and you have not picked up your PVCs, go to the INEC office where you are registered. Pick your PVCs. Remember to vote. Use the hashtag vote for Nigeria. Use the hashtag I registered. It is important.
And tag us, please. Tag us to your videos.
That to me, that's my favorite song. From
Which one?
Bro.
Mano.
Pano.
I lost my mind when
The-
Pano.
man.
I thought
That's
Pano-
a
I
ridiculous
just
song.
Corona.
Corona give me
Corona
death.
was
Corona.
What's
Ah.
going?
That's a
What's
hard
going?
song.
What's
Ah,
going? Everybody was
Corona.
tweeting like
that
what's
song.
going?
That song.
And
is
I even still
mad.
feel like you guys can bring it
Yes.
back through TikTok or whatnot.
Yeah.
I still feel like that song is too
Yeah.
good. What?
You have a lot of songs that
That
could
song is too good.
make it come back like that. Even this song, Seth, they were your second EP though.
Ah,
No,
Second
both
EP.
projects, to be
Mm.
honest.
Second EP, bro.
I remember when I was in Boom Play, one of
Yeah.
our playlist guys, his name is Confidence.
Yeah.
And on that EP,
That's
there's a song called
Confidence
Confidence.
song.
Spoke
Yeah,
about
I remember
And,
about it.
and I used to stay in Jack Conde, and our office was in the Ikeja, so he drives, will pick me up from in the
Go
morning.
they slam and
Go
back
they
to
slam
back.
that confidence.
Ojensu.
On
Overconfidence.
Oh, shout out confidence. The guy with the slam that song on repeat.
But that's
This was when it
first
just
EP,
came out, when
man.
the EP just came out. So that's even the first song that introduced me to Crayon. I didn't even hear So Fine.
No, it was on this. It was on it.
I
One
think
song.
it took
Melody.
Your one-
Yeah. It
what's
was.
that other
Yes.
song?
I.
And then
It's
Bills
Melody that
Bills
made me
Park,
know So
yeah,
Fine.
It was me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the one I mean because you always.
I was always talking about
it
So
and
Fine.
it's Melody
Every
that made
day,
me go
so
and listen
fine,
to
so fine.
You know me and Melody, we go way back.
Yeah, I know the story.
We
We know
know
the story. She's
We know. No, you can't be gassing this baby
We
up
know
on
the
this.
story. She told us the story.
Please.
And
So,
Crayon-
so
and Crayon-
confidence and the other song where you talk, just one line. It's a by day.
Yes, it's a by day.
It's a by
It's
day.
a by day.
I like that kind thing, you know.
Gokam.
Yeah,
Gokam.
Okay, so that's how you didn't even end up. You didn't come to marry me. You say we go way back. So
It's
what
not.
now?
It's not over now.
It's not
Crayon has been activated.
Crayon is coming.
Activated.
Crayon say it's not over.
Seasoning.
You see? How do you stay? How do you stay?
How are the ladies now? How are the ladies? How are you dealing with the ladies?
It's getting crazier and crazier by the day, man.
Oh shit.
But I'm seeing somebody special now. So
Oh,
Crayon is a relationship. Cray.
don't
Cray
play.
way. Cray way.
bro, for real?
Yeah.
How long?
Like it's been a month now. Just started.
Oh,
Months. So
Oh,
it
low-key.
became official a month. Like it's been
Yeah.
official for a month.
Yeah.
oh,
low-key.
so cute.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
The streets
I'm
lost
trying. I'm
another
trying
one.
to just see. Let me just try.
and
This
see
is
if
the
you
first
can.
one.
This is my second one
Oh,
ever.
the first one was before.
Yes.
This one is post.
Yeah.
But how do you explain it to her? Like, I'm not like explain. Like, do you guys have all those back and forth of you being on the road?
She understands.
Every day I'm on the road.
She understands, like, for you to be in this like situation with me, like, you have to know that, okay, this
You
is
know
what I'm
what time
getting
it
into.
is.
Like,
You gotta know what
Shut up.
time it is.
yeah, you gotta know what time it is.
What
That's what
time it
I say,
is?
like,
But do you make like do you know her love language and
Oh
things
my
like that?
God.
yes, no.
You do.
Yes, no.
Melody, do you want to
Excuse me.
date a superstar or not?
Can you let me talk?
Hello,
Please.
Do you want to get with a superstar?
Excel,
or
don't shut
not?
up your mouth.
Because
So.
Melody has absolute zero respect for privacy.
Bro.
She's going to go ahead and ask him what her long life is.
Yes, actually.
And I would say,
You have zero boundaries, this guy.
How do you know?
I know you.
Are you going to do superstar
Tell
or
me.
not?
Tell me. But anyways, I feel like it's not about you. I'm also talking about men generally. You know, Excel and Tolani and every other person. I feel like you guys need to be more intentional with your women and stuff like that. Like buy flowers, do all those things. You guys think it's just by being men. You see now.
I
Buy
do that.
flowers.
Don't worry, don't
You-
play.
Excel,
What
do
makes you
I
think
think men
will
are
do
very
that?
intentional.
Yes.
I think the problem is women want to change them to be intentional in some other way that the man doesn't want. You
Fair
want the
enough.
man to be intentional for your agenda.
Fair
For
enough.
example, if a man tells you from the jump, let's say, I will marry 2 wives, right?
Yeah.
You, for some reason, believe, because maybe your bum bum is big, or your mother told you you're special, that make I just marry and keep. By the time I don't marry am, do am nice, you no go, do you understand? And one day he brings the second wife and you start wailing and doing threads. He was intentional from the jump. He told you.
Factory
He
fitted
told
full
you.
option.
He told
Shout out to you.
But anyways, moving on from that, Crayon, how has it been since you started like doing music? You're rarely ever in like music drama. You're never dragging your record label. You're never dragging your bosses. Artists are like we've been getting that a lot, right? Label and artist problems and all of that. How do you stay out of that? I'm going somewhere, but let's just start from there.
For me, like, even before I got signed to Maven, it's been family from day one. Like,
Fair enough.
like for like 2018, I was there for a whole year. I wasn't even signed, but I was being catered for like food,
Oh wow, mad though.
clothes,
And let me move in.
free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi.
You see superstars every day.
Hey God.
I follow Ricardo to the strip club every time.
Strip club. You
Yes,
go to a
ma'am.
strip club.
Yes, 2018, I was going to the strip club, man.
This
Crazy.
is when you were in the academy.
Yes, when you're academy.
You're not
Me
up to
and your
19
grandma.
then now. Strip
It's
club.
18 now. You can go.
Yes, no, so like we used to like turn up every time. So
Melody, what's your business?
for me, it's family,
I want
man.
young men to be young.
And one time me and Rema was having this conversation, they were like, oh bro, we need to really do wild things with like them OGs when them young like us. So
Yeah.
just the make music, travel, come back, stay house. We need to really get into any drama house, scandals like
Yeah.
the OGs.
Oh, you and Rema.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, bro, like for real. Like if you look at it, like we've never been like in any scandal. We're just making music and we're just living life.
Fair
Actually.
enough, actually.
And it's
Fair enough.
I just-
How
I
does
feel
Rema
like
now?
It's 22.
By this time, Whiskey and Davido, they were moving mad.
That's what I'm saying. Like
At 22?
Yeah, like Wizkid and Davido crazy.
They were
Oh.
moving mad. Wiz has his first child at 21.
Have you forgotten when they used to upload pictures of Davido with sleeping
Different
with different babes?
build- bro.
That was the thing. Different
Oh.
babes they go knock Davido, take selfie for morning, upload on.
But do you think that has to the notoriety of a superstar, though? Like those moments?
It depends on the person.
Hmm.
You know, it depends on your persona. It depends on how you like see yourself. It depends on whatever situation you find it. I feel like it's the thing of this generation. Like this generation of superstars, like in Nigeria, they don't really get into scandals like that. Like the young ones,
Yeah.
like me, Fireboy, Jubo, Rema, Oxlade. Like it's really like
I think a lot of you are also kind of introverted personality, calmer personality, all of
Yeah.
that. They don't like
the
Wala.
the bunch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of it's like you guys are not exactly from rich backgrounds, but you're not from the streets.
That's
oh
not
me, I'm
true.
from the trench.
That's not true.
Yeah, fair.
That's not true.
Fair. You're from Yanoba.
You're not bad, really. From really
Fair
to you're
enough.
not bad. Inside, down.
It explains a lot about your music.
Yeah,
True.
Fuji.
Because your
Yeah.
music has very Konto vibes.
You hear lambas everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
Igbo, but yeah, a lot of Yoruba slang.
A lot of people don't know that you're
You're
Igbo. by the
Igbo?
way. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I told Techno
Even
that I
didn't
saw Techno in Port Harcourt and I told him I'm
Meanwhile, you and Techno should make records. but go
Yeah,
on.
I see it.
and it's like
You guys even look
"You
alike.
Igbo."
safe.
I say yes now. From the same state. He said, are you serious? I say yeah, like for real. Like people think I'm Yoruba, but it's crazy.
Man,
I don't even think
you're
Techno
Yoruba.
and Crayon
Yes,
joint
sir.
to be.
I think
My
that would be
brother.
super fire.
My brother.
The Lamba go
My
ridiculous.
brother.
Techno and Crayon.
I want them to be
See.
speaking in
Ridiculous.
tongues. Speaking in Lamba tongues.
Crazy.
Ridiculous.
Let's go.
I like how you were very when Overdose picked up. I started moving
Then I saw the way you keyed into this Ijo Laba Laba.
and Laba Laba. What I liked how you were very open about your personal struggles on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that because that's a side, and I think that also helped you. I don't know if you know, but I think that helped you with the audience.
Was it intentional or
I
did
don't
you
know if
plan
it
it?
was
It
intentional.
wasn't like planned. I was just expressive, man. It was
Okay.
Because
Honestly,
it was a human moment.
it's
Very,
like,
and
very.
we rarely see that.
It's like finally.
Finally.
Oh.
Yeah, he said it. He said it.
Yeah.
He said it.
And to be honest, the song also came in the middle of like some heavyweight releases.
Bro.
And he still stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Bro, that night was crazy. Coincidentally, my mom called me and she was praying for me that night when we dropped
That
Overdose.
was Nigerian.
Oh.
Listen, man,
You know that, sorry to go, when Overdose peaked, when Overdose dropped, like,
we
after
were traveling for your sister's
For my sister's wedding.
After
And
he
we were
dropped,
playing it on the
after
radio.
he dropped, and days after, I said everyone talk about Crayon. I'm like, how? I'm like, how did this happen?
So I think that sometimes it's just
And
an
Crayon
issue
now
of-
carried the song.
it's just an issue of the right moment.
Yeah.
Because you've always been good.
Mhm.
Your 2 EPs.
Do you
dropped,
understand? The
you've
last
been
EP was
dope.
fire.
It was just an issue. Sometimes.
And even features.
Yeah, so the Bible says time and chance happen.
Oh my
to them
God.
all.
Mhm.
So it was an
If
issue.
Chicks was say, it would say Bishop.
So I'm just like, and if when I start saying stuff like, oh my God, Crayon is dope. And I'm like, really?
I still remember.
Really?
Shout out Tega. I remember one time I went to see Tega in Maven's office and we were just talking. I was like, Tega, I still don't know. Like, so you know Tega now, he's busy on his laptop. He's multitasking.
Yeah.
I'm talking, he's typing. I don't know. I'm like, Tega, man. He gave me whiskey. I was sipping. I'm like, Tega, man, bro, man. I still don't know how Banner wasn't a hit, man. The guy pushed his system in. My brother! It was so dramatic. My brother! You self see him. Chai! He paid
That
me.
song was
He
Oh, no,
paid
pay
me.
me.
That song was.
Bah.
But speaking about the human moments and you recognizing that, finally, like you've been here for a minute, right?
Mhm.
And you finally have like a global hit where people are like, oh my God, Crayon. And you talking about your struggles before you got that hit song. Tell me the kind of things that you probably used to go through or think about before you had that hit. And also being the fact that you're in a record label that they have like major superstars and you're friends with Rema. Did that affect you? Or your relationship?
No, it didn't affect me at all because like we see each other almost every day. Like we see each other like in boxers
You're in his house at
day.
some point, right?
Yeah, like so like it's real love. Like aside from Rema, my A&R team, like my management, like other artists like Ira, Magix, everybody's been real. So at some point, man, it was messing with me like mentally, cause like be me again, like. We did they play like I have all those hit songs. Why am I not getting shows? Like why am I not getting bookings? Like what's happening? Like why are you acting like they're not seeing me? I go to Jazz every time. Even DMs. I go send just like 4 minutes DM. They cry. Say, Papa, what did they play?
Are you serious?
I can show you.
They reached now.
What does he say?
It's like, come to the house. And then I go to his house. And he just start playing me motivational things. I've watched this thing before. Like, see, just calm down. I've seen this so many times. I've signed a couple of artists before, and one picks up before the other one, and the other one picks up later. So, I mean, look at Ladipo.
I was about to say that.
He's always used Ladipo to make an example for me every time. It's like, don't worry, calm down. Me, personally, I know the rush you. I know it's not a sign. So just calm down. When your time comes, you go pop and you go pop crazy. And literally, that's what's happening right now.
That's the poor example for a lot of you that, I don't know.
Children of yesterday.
Listen, if you know Poe from
and then Poe be the tenor, and then be the tenor.
From the camp.
Are you joking?
And then be your tenor.
Come in for a minute.
Does Jazzy scold anybody in the house?
Jazz is more like, if you do something that's not like appropriate, it calls you up immediately. Like you just call you from out of the blue, say Alpha, that's
that biz.
Goes.
But just to reference Jazzy saying that he's not rushing you, but he said, I'm missing you. Now money costs more. Now because the Jazzy no poor.
What do you mean? It's belief, man.
It's not belief, my brother. You can't believe when you're hungry. Leave those ones. So Jazzy they play you.
The hunger.
So Jazzy they play you the cross. Now person don't chop, they walk the cross.
See, the hunger comes to believe.
They motivate you. Ajay, motivation not for hunger.
Bro, the hunger comes to believe.
Could talk true. Because say na ingbating record label sign you. Now don't drag yourself for Twitter.
I mean, no. I mean,
believe, man.
There's a place of both. It's easier to believe when they are not hungry.
Okay.
But it's also easier to believe.
It's experience.
And just experience.
Yeah.
He's done did this.
Like before Jazzy unveiled you, it was 15 years post the bunch.
Yeah. You understand?
Bro, we are still talent.
15 years post the bunch, man. So yeah, said shit.
Bro, we never got a K-Switch album.
Bro.
We never got a K-Switch album.
Bedu.
You can imagine what Don Jazzy has seen this time.
Yeah,
but, man, shout out to you. I was listen when all these things started to pop. I remember texting Tech. I was like, "It's finally happening. I'm happy."
Crazy.
For this guy.
Niggas are happy.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan.
When people, there was a time when people were also not saying the best things on social media.
True. Yo, it was crazy. Like it was, because for me, I'm a very emotional person.
So it gets to you.
Yeah, it gets to me crazy because like knowing like where I came from and knowing the struggles and for me like growing up and even in class in secondary school, like in my hood, I was always been that star boy, like in like secondary school in my area, best dressed, like I don't struggle for attention, I get it easy.
Talk your shit, my brother.
When I wasn't getting the attention, it's getting to me like shouldn't be me again. Like, what did he play for this place? Like, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, am I doing something wrong? I remember calling Tiger. I'm like, Tiger, like, am I doing something like wrong or like is my?
Was this after the second EP?
This was even before and after.
Oh wow!
Because that second EP, we all thought it was gonna be bonkers.
I thought.
Me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but big shout out to like all the artists on the EP.
Yeah.
Tukore did his thing. Jackpot did his thing.
It was
big shout out to Ira Star for NSYNC as well. And
no, that's a really good.
Then Belash Mother.
On Jackpot too. So when I see those comments, one time that I went MIA for a while, for like a month or two. Like I wasn't on social media or anything like that. And I came back from hospital. I was super sick. And then I came up from the hospital. Just started seeing comments like, Crayon is dead. This one, this one I finished. Jazzy can only sound an artist, but the artist go do this one, that one, that. It was getting to me crazy because like I know the work I put in. I know how much I grind for this thing, and like it was getting to me crazy, man. But for me, what made me just like, just didn't really think about it too much. That when I go to the studio, my last song I recorded is My Joy. when I go to sit on and make banger again and listen to the song, I was like, not me.
I can
You
do
go pop.
this.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my joy every time. And my fans too, they be like, they got my back. And my biggest support, my team, like that Jazzy, Tega, Rima, everybody. I'm like, don't worry. Your trajectory is like, it's not like this. So don't worry.
Shout out to Rema though. Shout out to Rema.
That's my guy for life.
One of the that you and Rema got a shit ton of records.
Crazy. We go even with like traps.
Yes, even
songs.
trap. I even heard that you and Rema.
Crazy.
You got Crayon doing trap.
So why didn't you guys drop it?
It's not
time.
It's not time,
When time reach, you go. Guys, please remember, like we've been telling you, go get your PVCs, vote. It's important
Crayon is voting.
that you vote.
Crayon is
Yeah.
voting.
We are all voting.
We are all voting.
Please go out and vote. If you registered and you have not picked up your PVCs, go to the INEC office where you are registered. Pick your PVCs. Remember to vote. Use the hashtag vote for Nigeria. Use the hashtag I registered. It is important.
And tag us, please. Tag us to your videos.
Meanwhile, what's your coping mechanism around this time?
For me, like I said, like my mom's prayers, my fans
In terms of vanity, though.
Oh, vanity.
I need a boo and shine.
For me, it's basically just I can't really put. For me, like
Nothing.
me, it was just nothing. Like it was just me just going because I feel like I've been in this situation before. Because I remember when I was in the hood, it was one of my guy called Peter. We used to like make music together. After our secondary school, we attended computer lesson, and then we went to do G. So he started making money before me, and he was cashing out crazy. And me being me, I never asked him for, I found I give me 30, give me a good record, or make a good ginger. I never asked him for shit. And I stayed humble and I focused on my shit until I got signed to maybe 2019. So I feel like it was that same thing happening again.
Now, this thing that you just said reminded me of a conversation that someone was having on social media, and this person was breaking down how, as human beings, one of the major problems that we fail to recognize is the pattern of our individual lives.
True.
That if we sit down and deep certain things in our career, in our trajectory, in our relationships, in our friendships, in our financial decisions, we'll see a pattern.
But that's also dangerous. That's also dangerous when you embrace the patterns.
But what if it is true, whether or not you embrace it?
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just,
so you can embrace the positive parts and fight the negative parts.
Exactly. Because you are capable of changing your life.
True.
Changing the negatives in your life.
So for example, say every time something is about to happen to you, something great happens to everybody around you. That's a positive. You are expecting it.
So you know that something's around the corner. Mine
Do you understand?
This thing is hovering around.
Exactly.
Something is coming to me.
Exactly. But say, because maybe the girls you have dated, they all come through a certain way.
You're not
And
going
it
to that
ends
particular
badly.
pattern. Be
But
looking
if
for
you
that
go
same
to that
person.
particular pattern,
Why don't you change the
come on,
pattern?
bro. You gotta change it.
Did you
That's
know
it.
that?
Unemployed girls.
Don't meet about unemployed girls. Crayon is not judging women. He does not mind whether you're unemployed or not.
No,
He has the money. He's not bothered.
Except he's
Of course
stating
not.
his preference.
I'm just
Crayon, what do
unemployed.
you get with unemployed women?
Do you care if a woman has a job?
She has to be doing something for herself.
Crayon, after your hit song.
Let me sip my tea.
She has to be doing something for
Crayon
herself.
with your Ijo Laba
You want to
Laba.
only give head and
bro,
shoulder.
like-
Crayon say, I need to be. Crayon say, I deserve to be flued out.
You need to be doing something for yourself, because
Yes, sir.
like I don't want you to be idle and then call me up
Yeah.
and down. Like I'm not calling me. Oh my guys, they work too, so that both busy. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, you're even. I know what you're referring to. You're referring to that thing where you're seeing a woman and she's idle, but you are busy all the time. And because she has a lot of free time, she's not complaining that you
know,
never call
checking,
me, you don't
know.
text, you don't.
But if you have a hustle,
That's a lie. You guys only use that as an excuse not to communicate.
Melody.
Please.
Melody,
No.
you've never dated an unemployed woman, so your voice doesn't matter in this conversation.
Ijo Laba Laba, you can give me your answer shoulder.
I miss you, my dog.
I hate you.
You collect.
Anyways, so this song, Ijo Laba Laba, was produced by Sarz.
Yes.
How?
I mean,
How
Sarz-
did you link up with Sarz?
Me and Sarz, I always had this sentimental, attachment towards Sarz, beat production because of like how
Big box too, Sha.
amazing
Big box.
how amazing it is. Like, I remember like, me and all my friends, we had this video of Sarz and Whiskey that beat by
Bamba.
Sarz.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how that video took spread everybody's phone. Nobody was usually on Instagram like that, but that video is on
Motivation.
every of
Yeah, I
my
remember.
guys' phone.
Guys, a segue. Is that the first genuine moments where social media broke a hit in Nigeria?
It played it. It might be.
No.
It might be.
What's
I
the
don't know.
moment?
I don't know.
Before that, Whiskey, of course, we've had other moments.
Which one?
None is coming to mind now.
But it might be.
The other one that might have been close was Ghana Freestyle in terms of conversation.
Which one?
Beats make me feel like a child.
That was the first one, but Ghana Freestyle
But it didn't have any video.
exactly, it was the clips that were really popping on social media, the conversation.
Yeah.
But there was
Exactly.
one from the band.
Which one?
No, there was not. That was the first true moment that social media broke a hit song, because that song was not even exactly properly done.
No, they were more or less still making it and vibing.
And it was already
Exactly.
there. It was already out there.
Everywhere,
It
bro.
was mad.
It was ridiculous.
Mad. Shout out Sarz. Shout
Yeah.
out Sarz.
So
Yeah,
back to your sad story.
Yeah, so me and Sarz will link up at the gym 2019.
At the gym.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
well.
after that time, I don't go to gym again.
That's the most effective gymming ever. You go to the gym once, you meet Sarz,
I mean,
get his
you don't get the
contacts,
six
you're
pack. You
out.
don't get
Did
the
you,
six
did
pack.
you collect his number?
Yes, now.
You
Saw me and like, Crayon for like, Sarz really know me. So we can link, like, we exchange numbers, took pictures, and then we started talking. And then I was like, about me to make song go. Like, okay, no worry, we go chill. So fast forward to like 2021 ending. So I didn't know, like, about let's make a song. He was like, don't worry, I'm not in the country right now when I come back. And then boom, 2022, I got sick, and then I couldn't like reach out to him. So after I came out from the hospital, I said, Baba, I'm free now. What's up? And then it was around, I don't know, it was in London at that time. I was like, I wish I could catch this guy. I wish I could get with this guy from like this. So he came back and like, Alpha, I'm around. So immediately I rushed to his house, and then he played me like a couple of beats. I took like 4 beats that day. Done. I was about to go home. It's like, you can't want beat just day my laptop. We I never really touched like that.
That's what they talk.
I just play what I go like It just played it, and it was just Ijo Laba Laba. The beats, it didn't have the log drums.
Okay.
It was just the that beat line. So Baba, this is hard though. He sent it to me, and I was like, Baba, nice one, go see later. And then I called up my one of my songwriters, Embryo. He signed to me.
Shout out to Embryo.
Yeah, big shout out to Embryo. He's an Ojo boy too. So we wrote the song together, and then Ijo Laba Laba is like a soundtrack for the movement that was already out there already. I did the dance for Overdose.
Yeah.
Like, the
yeah,
Oroma part.
I remember.
Yeah. And I created the dance a day before Overdose video shoots because I was just in my house playing the song on my speaker.
The Overdose one.
Yes, I was trying to get my swag back because it's been a while since I shot the music video. So I was just trying to get my swag back
So you
just
put that
to
in.
get ready. It's for tomorrow. So we know.
Were you doing this in front of a mirror?
No. I was just random. Like I was just random. Like I wasn't even practicing. It was just random. I just started doing the dance, and it just made sense. Like, you know what? I'll try it tomorrow on set. And then when we go on set the next day, I did it the first time. Like the kid was like, "Bro, this thing you do mad though. Like if you continue to do you go enter. You go enter." Ara said the same thing too. Magic said the same thing. Jazz was like, I like this thing I'm doing. If you do it, keep doing it, you're gonna own it. My ear and everybody was like excited. So when Overdose came out,
energy.
it just like that part stood out. And I went to my secondary school to teach, some of my, to inspire the kids and then teach them the dance. I went to ICM, I went to Fela Shrine. So I like, I need to make a song for this dance. So Ijo means dance. Yeah. Laba Laba means butterfly.
And you still had that beat from Sarz.
Yes.
That you had not worked on at the time.
Okay. So it was just like the hand movement just kind of like inspired the song. So and Ijo Laba Laba has so many elements. It has, different cultural influences from like, Yoruba, like Igbo, Pidgins, Ghana, South Africa, So I was thinking about Africa when I was making the song. So yeah. It has affirmations too, like blessings for your head up, Otano go get us, Koshishu go get up. You feel me? So it's it's an amazing song, and I'm just happy about how people are like perceiving the song and how the song is doing. And I'm just really thankful.
Where was the video shot?
In Lagos, like Midwall.
So
like,
Revolt TV, Revolt.
yeah, I
that
saw
did it
them.
on- They posted the video saying some video shot in Nigeria, and people were arguing in the comments that fuck out of here. This video probably shot in SA because it's Amapiano now. All those African Americans.
Oh my! I quickly go comment. It's my song.
Oh, you went to, you saw it. On the comments.
It's my record.
The video was actually dope. It was
Very,
really,
very
really
dope.
dope. It
Shout
was a
out
dope
Midwall,
video.
Lekki, yeah, like. We shot the other part. in
Coordinating
Lagos
that.
The flash mob was a
the-
lot.
Nah,
crazy.
that was
Did you
crazy.
pay everybody that was dancing in the video?
No, that was TJ Murray's.
That's his
So he's
wala.
not that will
That's
his
handle
wala.
that. No concern.
Bro.
Crayon. So when you called Sarz and said, Sarz, I want to drop the song, what did he say? When you sent him the song?
I can actually show you his message. It was like, congratulations. Like, when I
wow.
sent the song, it was like, congratulations, bro.
As per this is going to enter.
He's gone.
Let's talk about
Jesus
SARS.
Christ.
It's
Like,
actually-
bro,
It's called inbox.
he said
it's very
congratulations.
interesting
Straight up.
that
Inbox.
SARS might produce 3 songs in a year,
And,
or 2 of them might just.
or even one, at least
You
something
understand?
will just enter.
It's very weird. Maybe not weird. Maybe it's just also. I think it's the only producer aside from Don Jazzy. Maybe Prime now.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe this guy this year. What's his name?
Temple.
Magic Sticks.
Magic Sticks.
Yeah.
The Ashake producer.
Where the moment people hear that it's you,
Is that the
there's
Ashake
an
producer?
yeah,
Okay.
there's
an
an extra
excitement.
excitement.
So I want to draw like a parallel. I don't know if it's gonna like make sense anyways. This Sarz and Crayon situation of Crayon recording this song with Sarz and Sarz saying, shout out to you, congratulations, and just knowing song was going to be a hit.
Mhm.
And Crayon talking about for a minute, he's been trying to get a hit. Reminds me of, might not be perfect, correlation,
Analogy.
Reminisce and Kakobi Chicken situation. But before then, he had a lot of hit songs, right? Because I
No.
know Reminisce wanted a big song. And
That could be Chicken.
that's not Reminisce's first mainstream song.
He was on
Joe.
Joe.
It was on Joe remix.
It was
But
on Joe.
No,
remix.
solo hit song.
It was on Nicest album at the time, but we was still rapping in English at the time. I'm
yeah,
a bad
I think
child.
Kakobi Chicken was a huge.
His
on the
first
first one,
mainstream, that's what I'm saying.
Kakobi Chicken come before I don't go many places.
No, that song, Jesus.
I think
so.
that came first.
Too
Kakobi
much.
Chicken-
Too much.
Too much. I think
can't- I
Kakobi
can't
Chicken.
Kako came first.
Yeah.
Kako
So that's,
came-
I think that
Too much came first.
No,
no,
Kako
Kako came first. So I think that's
Yes.
Reminisce's first mainstream song.
But
So
yeah,
I'm seeing the
if-
Crayon and Reminisce comparison and parallel with Sarz.
yeah, there are parallels. But
Yeah.
the difference is just that.
Because that changed everything for Reminisce. That's all.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
So Sarz has a thing with doing that.
The interesting thing about SARS is how
same thing with Loje.
yeah,
Loje.
The interesting thing about SARS is how
Obong.
This is
Obong.
This is actually a
Obong
pattern.
J.
no?
Yeah.
Obong J.
Obong Jaya.
Yeah,
Obong
Obong Jaya.
Yeah.
This is actually a pattern.
It's a
Interesting.
pattern with Reminisce. It's
With
Sarz.
SARS.
Yeah.
He raps.
Who now?
SARS raps.
I know.
For real.
Yeah, he's rapped on the DJ Jimmy Jat album.
Are you serious? I need to go look that one out.
Iba.
Ah.
He raps SARS on the beat. Son.
I go Texas. You say you rap?
Don't start that conversation.
Go and find that song. DJ Jimmy Jat. SARS. As a matter of fact, there was another producer.
On the second album, on
There
the
was another
sophomore
producer that
album,
rapped on that
I
song.
can't remember who, but I know the song you're talking about.
I can't. Fuck. There's another producer. Who
Meanwhile,
was that? Green
that
producer?
album, So Sick.
So Sick rapped on that
So
song.
Sick is a rapper too. No?
It's SARS, So Sick, and somebody else that rapped on that song.
Man, So Sick. But that's another person that is like that guy.
Yeah. So, but with SARS, where I'm going now is it is ridiculous that he has stayed from
Different eras.
girls with bum to
Like you.
Ghetto of what's his name? Shine.
SARS has been here for
to
15 years.
here. Bro, 15 years.
Damn.
And it's just 33.
And the sound has changed so much since then, since when he came.
Yeah.
The sound has changed so much.
It's exploded a lot as well.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's produced everything. It's produced trap, rap, hip hop, bangers.
Why do I feel like this is a conversation? We had this conversation when Loje was here.
No, we didn't.
We had a similar SARS conversation last week when Loje was
I mean,
here.
you can't talk enough about someone like SARS. In fact, he owes us an episode. We met at Legendary Beats House last year, and we spoke about an episode. It was very open.
Shout out Legendary.
should-
We
should bring
really
that.
ever catch Sarz outside anyways.
Yeah, it was
When
very
he came on
funny.
my show for an interview, I was like, wow.
So now, but you know what happens when you have a hit? It's also pressure.
Another one.
We're having a hit.
Mm-hmm.
How you handling that?
You know, for me, like, I know I got it. So, like, I'm just.
I mean, your confidence is fully.
So me, I'm just like
activate.
So okay, my like it hits choke like in library, like in my
hard drive. So
now it's like okay, now at least now I'll be a fair joku.
Maybe they go.
He's in a fair joku.
Melody, read that tweet about
what tweet?
Okay, let me read it. Segue. Saying men will always sleep with anything is also actually denigrating to women.
Saying men will always sleep with
saying quote.
Saying that men will
okay, have women say men will always sleep with anything.
Is denigrating to women.
So what does that have to do with me?
What do you think?
Thoughts.
Of course.
Thoughts.
Why aren't you asking Excel? Why are you asking me?
Thoughts, no prayers, thoughts.
if I taken it to a man, you would have said
please. Well, I understand where the person is coming from because you can't women, you can't be comparing women to anything. Like are women like,
I mean, but it's women that say it.
But if we're talking about sleeping and it's being denigrating to women too,
but the same women also
it's first denigrating to men. Why are you a gender that people say that you can sleep with anything?
Don't
you have self-respect?
No, but wait,
my body, my choice.
Don't you have value?
There was a tweet yesterday that someone tweeted. I posted on Instagram.
What she said is absolutely rubbish.
Nonsense.
That's your fucking business.
Don't
you have value?
Has nothing to do with
you don't have self-discipline.
I determine my value.
Melody, what somebody says about me is not what
is it tested and trusted time and time again? Is it me proven
what
time and
somebody
time?
says about me? Do you understand? If a man comes and tells you or argues here, women are inferior, would you now, because the man said it, agree or believe that women?
But with this men's situation, has it been proven time and time again?
Proven by who? What's your
with
sample
news,
size? I ask you all the time.
With news everywhere. We're always seeing men in conversation with sleeping with this person, sleeping with that person. Like, are you not tired?
Because men are in front, so anything about them comes out first.
Men are in front of what?
They're in front now.
Crayon, how do you even get a babe? Like, how do you?
What kind of runaway segue is that?
Crayon,
we are not done with this.
Please, I'm done. I'm going there with that conversation. So chill.
Okay.
Crayon, how do you get babes? Like, how do you get people? Because now you say you're dating someone. Is it difficult for you as an artist to get babes? Because I would think that women might want to stay away from men like you because this is when you say men sleep with any. Please chill. I'm also talking to you, Excel. Mind your business. It's your ad libs. When they say men sleep with anything,
greatest ad libs.
It's worse with artists. People are always like more scared of partnering with artists because you guys are like kind of rumored to be promiscuous.
Stop. Pause. Don't do that. Don't say. You are now influencing what he's going to say. When you say women are scared of, you are making direct statements. You're not asking him. Yes, now these are your radio, these are your CTFM tactics for interview. You work here. This is a
Please,
pod.
excuse me.
Yeah.
I
ask
said
him.
rumored.
No, you asked him what's his experience with dating women. That's what
I said.
You said what's your experience. Then you're not going to.
Can you allow a
Melody? I'm giving you context so that next time you ask a question and get a more balanced answer because now his answer is going to be influenced by you.
And what makes you think I don't want to influence his answer?
Why do you want to influence his answer? You don't
is it your question?
Answer.
Is it your question?
Then your discussion is trash.
That's your fucking business, bro.
It's trash, bro.
Is happy.
If you ask him, what is your experience dating women? Leave him there. Which one is harder? You know that women stay away from.
No, I said it is I said it is.
You know what I should have said.
You are putting this.
You know what I should have said.
Put it on Joro.
Yes, now.
What?
Objection, my lord.
Yes, straight. You are putting a Joro.
Excel, please.
What if he now tells you that it's not hard at all?
Then he will say that. Allow him talk now.
But you have already put something. What happened? I can remember 1 or 2 times that one girlie say, okay, because you're a star.
Okay, is it harder for you as a celebrity to catch girls? I think it might be.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry. I'm in. Okay, sorry.
God.
Okay, please, Crayon. Is it harder? Is it more difficult for you as Crayon pre-Crayon?
No.
Shut up.
Hello. So I don't know why Melody is trying to reject this thing.
Please, I beg. So
Managialis.
It just
from time.
Ovulate
things. Where were you?
Oh, mine is different because I've been getting girls from.
Come on.
Are we fresh boy?
Come on.
But Crayon, as a guy, please be honest. You don't have to take sides with Excel until I. Please let me talk now. Do you want to ask for yourself?
She's still doing that thing.
Which thing am I doing? Is it your question? Please.
Ask.
Crayon, first and foremost, and you know you're a very cool person, right?
Is that? I know you're a very cool person. Wow. Melody.
Baby, go ask question.
Wow.
Go ask question.
I'm not
Wow.
asking.
Ask question.
Curious. When you hear things like, when you hear people say stuff like, "Oh, men will sleep with anything," or like Nigerian men are promiscuous, how does it make you feel?
For me, like it depends on on the person.
Are you a one woman kind of man?
Me, I'm very, 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 very picky. Like my taste buds is high. Like I don't want to be any
Confidence,
Let
Jens.
him talk now.
You know the thing. This guy actually fits for the kind of questions where they ask. See, waiting answer you. I love it. Are you a one kind of man? I'm very picky. Didn't answer your question.
Okay, I'm back to the question. Are you a one woman kind of man?
Hey, I said I'm very picky.
No. How is that the answer? Are you
That's
a one
all.
kind of man? You're
That's
very picky.
all.
I don't understand.
That's
Why
all.
are you coughing you?
That's all.
Melody.
Do you believe in let me change the question. Do you believe in money?
Do you believe in Tolo? What are you saying?
Excel,
What
shut
are you
up.
saying, bro?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
What are you saying, bro?
Stop trying
fucking
to
kill me,
stifle
man.
me, please.
What are you saying, bro?
Don't fucking kill me.
Crayon, are you a monogamist or you polygamist?
My dad is my mentor.
This
My
guy.
dad stayed with one woman for years. I still date. So
Thank you. God will bless you. You are rare. Your type is rare.
Hello. My brother here was not lying.
But as a man, how do you guys feel when people say those kind of conversations? Don't you?
We don't feel any type of way.
Before.
Is it going?
No. Before, there used to be like this urge to come out and defend men. But I'm talking for myself, right? And be like, y'all niggas is talking trash. But now, the Bible said when I was a child, I spoke as a child. But when I became a man, I put away my childish things. Do you understand? So I just look at the twist like that and be like, this person hasn't put away their childish things.
Even when he says denigrating to women, I think it's more denigrating to men. Because
How?
you rarely ever see people conversations say women will sleep with anything.
No, Melody. This is not. This is
There's
not
no
about.
need. But
Do you know what this guy is
something,
pointing out? Do you know what this guy is pointing out? It's pointing out the hypocrisy.
It's probably not the hypocrisy now because women.
Women will say, don't say fat, don't say ugly, don't say stain, don't body shame, don't slut shame. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But the mere fact that you think men are sleeping with anything means that you are not as holy as you think you are. That means you think.
That means you think.
Let me
what?
break it down for you.
Okay.
Men who sleep with anything creates an assumption of a scale of types of women based on importance or quality. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Anything means you will sleep with the runt of the litter. So that means there's cream of the crop
Yes.
and there's runt of the litter. Now, the same women on social media like to push an agenda. All women are beautiful. Do you understand? No ugly, no fat.
Regardless of the football.
Do you understand? No. Oh my God, since you're so beautiful. But with the look, I'm just nah.
Your beauty is relative, actually.
The beholder.
So, the fact that anytime women want to denigrate men, they say men can sleep with anything. It shows that you are being pretentious.
About all those women, you are fat, you are beautiful, and all that. Yes,
Do you understand?
You don't really believe in it. If that's your go-to ammo, calling your fellow woman anything. Come on, blood.
I think that statement actually makes no sense because it's like, why are you referring to women as anything? And someone I went on to say,
But it's not men that say it.
whatever.
But you have also said it several times on this podcast.
that men will sleep with anything.
Yes, you have.
I said men are let's say
You
the
have
word
said
anything.
yes, you have.
Please, I don't
You
remember.
are forgiven.
I don't
You know,
remember.
Christ died,
That's your
hallelujah,
business.
redeemed.
Fuck you.
Well, you are not acting like a child again.
Put it away. Your childish things. Put it away.
Crayon, are you dropping a new single or a body of work anytime soon?
For me, like I'm working on Ijo Laba Laba remix. Yeah.
No spoilers.
Africa levels.
What's no spoilers? Like, say, what's your
Yes,
problem,
African
please?
levels.
Oh.
Yeah. So, that for me, on a personal note, that will be that for me.
Yeah.
But then, like, there's more stuff coming, but I can't really disclose that right now. But like, there's more stuff coming soon.
As
before the
Baba
end of the
say,
year.
I can't really disclose. I manager the not for about yes. shout out Tayo in the background. Tayo, yes.
I'll be like,
we can.
Manager-
Can I get my
Joe.
call, please?
We just be doing that a lot.
Wait, Tayo, wait.
No worry.
Don't
Don't
Wait.
burst into the
Don't
scene.
bring the brand on set. Thank you.
They ain't paying
Thank
us.
you.
Even if it's Excel's brand, they're still not paying us.
Yes. Yeah. So you
Yet.
so you have a remix to
Yeah, it's
drop.
coming.
How many artists?
3, but I can't really say the names right now.
Guy, girls.
Guys.
Okay. I'm waiting for this one.
Yeah.
So that's how you're going to close the year.
Not how I'm gonna close the year, but like I said, that's on a personal solo P, yeah. And then there's more stuff coming as well.
Why are you voting for Crayon?
What am I voting for? I don't really like politics, to be honest, man.
Peace and love.
But I wouldn't want to influence
No,
anybody.
you can. That's part of
But
that's part of the mandate for
Like,
celebrity.
I feel like it's personal. Like I wouldn't want to say, oh, I'm voting for this person, and then everyone will be like, oh, because Crayon is going for this guy, let's go for this guy.
It's
No.
more than I'll drag you.
I get what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want like for me until I get to the polling unit and I'll be like, this guy.
But you gonna vote?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you want to see in the next president? What do you want to see from the next president?
I want to see competence. I want to see someone that's like that listens. We've never had that in a while.
Fair.
Someone that listens, even if the person is not 100% good, at least when we cry, say, this one, you go listen, you go make some changes, make some adjustments. Someone that cares, someone that's good with, money management.
Someone that is Kia.
Thinking about not having the president that listens in a minute. I feel like we all had our issues with Jonathan as a president, right? And we always complain, oh, this is not working. But if my memory serves me well, I remember when he was the president, anytime we come out to drag him, he used to respond, or his wife. So I think he kind of listened, or maybe he wasn't just putting in the work, but I knew that he used to respond. Just
Jonathan, do you know who
it's
Jonathan
just that now
was
that the one that
in
we
Game
have
of
now does
Thrones?
not need to answer anything. If
You know
like,
Jonathan
cry
was
or
in Game
not.
of Thrones.
Oh.
Viserys.
I don't
Things
know.
they happen, you just don't want to look at them.
But he used to respond though.
Was he competent enough to address them?
If he's serious, what's Buhari?
Melody.
See, what I would say regarding Buhari is that I want to be Buhari right now.
Bro, on podcast.
Let me tell you why.
Are you joking?
This election shit, the conversation has moved away from Buhari.
From him.
Totally.
Entire people are talking about Peter Obi, Tinubu,
I can't remember the last time
That's
Buhari
all
was dragged.
Bro, Buhari is
I
chilling.
promise you, I
He has
can't remember.
he like
Back in the
Mohammed,
day.
all in boys there.
Bro!
Nobody has bothered them in a
Back
minute.
in the day, they used to
Bro,
drag
there's
that
a whole
man.
flood killing people in Lokoja and shit.
Nobody's
even
him.
tackling them.
They're even tackling incoming president.
Bro,
from
it's
Lokoja
wild.
flood. Like, these people are not yet here.
It's
though.
wild.
But it's crazy that we had 8 years of Buhari.
Very
Crazy.
crazy.
Excel, you sent something into the group.
What did I send? Before you
Before
even go into that, right? So while we are still on this governance conversation, guys, please remember, like we've been telling you, go get your PVCs, vote. It's important
Crayon is voting.
that you vote.
Crayon is
Yeah.
voting.
We are all voting.
We are all voting.
Please go out and vote. If you registered and you have not picked up your PVCs, go to the INEC office where you are registered. Pick your PVCs. Remember to vote. Use the hashtag Vote for Nigeria. Use the hashtag I registered. It is important.
And tag us, please. Tag us to your videos.
Breaking. BN Nigeria reports. G Chahal. Presidential candidates Peter Obi says this about oil theft in Nigeria. Oil theft as Nigeria faces its largest deficit, totaling 1.78 trillion naira.
Mm-hmm.
Oil in Nigeria is being stolen by people in the government. Here is what Peter Obi had to say.
Oil in Nigeria is being stolen by people in government. Nobody can steal oil. It's not a sweet. You can't go into grocery shop and steal something and put it in your pocket and go wait on your back. You can't steal oil like that. For you to steal oil, a ship has to come into your territorial waters, load the oil, and no ship can go into a nation's territorial waters without the approval of his navy. And you load it. For you to leave, you have to have approval. And everybody knows where every ship is on the surface of the earth. It's something that's recorded. So, if somebody is able to take away oil, there's a high level connivance between external and internal people.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do you get both just for the sake of our audience, the backstory to this.
What's the backstory?
The video now that was making
the pipeline that was found. that a 4-kilometer pipeline was found from the Forcados export terminal, and it has been used to steal oil for 9 years.
For years, yeah.
Resulting in the thefts of hundreds of thousands of barrels of oil per day. Very interestingly, after they don't cast the matter,
the video,
Bashir Jamor, Director General of the Nigerian Maritime
Administration
and Safety Agency, said Thursday that plans were underway to deploy round-the-clock surveillance to monitor the oil theft. That the operation will include manned and unmanned aircraft, helicopters,
was he the one that was in the video?
Armored vehicles, all connected to it. Bro, but basically where I'm going is the matter don't cast. Do you think that the person that was stealing it will come back there? Do you understand? The matter don't cast. What in the fuckery is this? The matter don't
then
cast.
I saw a video of like different people.
They saw for you.
I saw a video of different people going into the bush. Was he one of them?
He was there. He was there.
What are you going to do, Crayon, if you become like the president of Nigeria?
First of all, first all the money you don't embezzle, you don't recoup from people, we don't steal the money before.
Artist,
carry the money
recoup.
first.
Artist, he said na recoup. My man want make sure say the money come back.
See, I will just spread the money for everybody first. When I just pay the largest. Then,
oh my god.
Yeah, just I work on the power because it's really important, man. Like
that power.
But you guys know that. You guys know that
important.
A lot of countries around the world have like power issues right now, right?
Yeah.
For real? Not even just Nigeria. Yeah. Like South Africa is.
But we've always had. We have always had.
No, but what I'm saying is like, it's not like Nigerian politicians are about to ball on your niggas. Do you understand, bro? UK, I think UK is about to go on a 3-hour or 3-day. Something like electricity, something like that.
Jeez.
The UK is fucked right now.
Yeah, UK is fucked.
Really fucked. They don't know what to do with this. Their new prime minister.
The new prime minister laws. Foreign exchange.
She did something and it affected the economy badly.
Brexit.
How do you just come into office and your first move?
What I think it's also the lack of succor from like the exit from the European Union. I think it's just part of the problem right now.
I think there are problems in the UK.
They are still feeling the ripple effects of Brexit.
So they'll standardize over time, but right now they're just still feeling it.
And I even saw the conversation around being in the UK and difficulty to find a house and how people are ripping people off. My friend who was in the UK, who just traveled to the UK, she's struggling to pay her school fees because of this law thing that they have in banks, and she's looking for middlemen that would send the dollars to send the pounds to a different account. It's just a lot. Like it's a hustle.
I mean, the war in Ukraine and Russia, there's inflation across the world right now.
Yeah.
And dollar is the strongest currency in the world and not pounds anymore.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a dollar. And the reason is because a lot of the tradings that go on in the oil and gas markets and a lot of markets go in dollar. Right? So a lot of things are happening. And whereas you niggas left a place where your currency could have some power. I mean, it might not be the main reason, but inflation also it affects national reserve and it also affects the real estate market.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah, it does actually.
So,
it affects everything, literally.
No, like the real estate markets can single-handedly make or break, can single-handedly contribute to inflation sometimes. So
I have seen moving away from that conversation, like I said, recently, whenever I go out, I always see Crayon at like different shows performing, and I was at his performance at the homecoming, and I saw the conversation when he was performing, when he for the first time like so fine, and people were not really on like ginger not really came with Ijo Laba Laba. So when you're performing Crayon and fans are not giving you energy, how does that make you feel?
For me, when I'm on stage, I'm enjoying myself.
Right.
Like it's like my playground.
The world is your oyster. Like
you have to be enjoying yourself for people to be enjoying you.
So dead crowd does not affect because it affects me as I'm even in the crowd. Like what's going on? You push not dead.
They don't pay me because
no more.
So me, I'm bringing 1000% energy. So
if you like film,
I'm sure enjoying myself. I think I learned that from Burna Boy. Like when Burna Boy is performing, like he's enjoying himself. Like for him to tease the song like last on that large crowd, that's confidence, man.
Yeah.
Man, and Billboard Music Awards. When did you first perform?
BET.
Was it BET? You first performed it some.
There's a show. There's a concert.
There was a show. It was an award show.
Was it
Oh no! He
No.
performed it at that his
Madison Square
Madison
Garden.
Square Garden. He performed
bro,
it there.
like that large crowd. He performed. Nobody knew the song, but the way he was singing it, you know, boy, you will love the song.
Burner.
was actually
Even when he performed it at Billboard Music Awards,
He did
that
too.
audience they don't know that song, right? It just came out in
he killed
Nigeria.
it.
But that song
And that
has-
weekend.
That song has a
But I seen
unique
this,
bounce.
everybody.
You go back for bro.
And the energy, of course, it's not just about the bounce of the song, the way you're also carrying the song. As
I
an
need a
artist.
boat and shy
And
holes.
so, I saw him actually at the homecoming, and he was performing, and I'm like, this is so fine. Then later on, when he's staying, I think he now posted and said something about, oh, are you guys something? So that's when they now came on, and I was even telling like people like, oh, this crowd was not even trying to affect Crayon, because when he now got the crowd, he walked the crowd into like, you know,
I
performing.
mean, crowd work
performance.
is also a huge
You
part
know,
of
your
performing.
performance skills.
You have to be able to
Crowd control.
Crowd control. You have to be able to
Communicate with the crowd.
communicate with
He
them,
was doing
control
asking
them.
questions, so.
Shout out Naira, control the crowd.
Man, let's go forward.
So that crowd no be catch nothing. Doing it.
To be honest, like, I know how to communicate to my crowd. I know how to like, you know, ginger the crowd and just like I feel like I know what the fans want to hear, like when they see you. So for me, when I'm on stage, I'm enjoying myself, and I just, even if it's just one person that's just giving me good vibes,
You focus on the
I'll
person.
focus on that person. I'm looking to that person's eyes.
Oh,
I see you.
It's true.
Blessings.
Crayon was looking into my eye that day. I was just like, there's touching my soul. Why are you guys beefing? Like, I don't understand. It's not looking to your own eyes on call. Come on, business.
Why is he looking, bro?
my eyes are fine.
Bro.
My eyes are sexy. You say, look, I'm now. Check the eyes. What was
This is
it?
a look of-
Yeah, you have five boys.
This is what we go through.
Anyway, so Crayon, so still speaking about artists and stuff, right? Davido and Choma in the news.
Can you guys just leave those people alone?
Shout out to
What?
them.
The videos are everywhere. I don't
People
understand.
should just leave them
I
alone.
don't get. So Crayon, as an artist, right? People are of the opinion that it is difficult for women to move on. So when you're dating, do you promise like, I don't know, I will never cheat on you kind of thing?
And we'll go give up
I
on
won't
you.
step
Shout out to Mr.
outside.
Easy.
Do you promise all those kind of things? So it's just like, let's just see how it goes. Because you have assurance that even if you do as an artist with Ijo
this
Laba
question.
Laba,
It's
you always
crazy.
come back to you.
It's a setup, bro.
It's a setup.
No, let's
I
stop
swear.
now. Because they always say that this when a man has fame and stuff, the women will never leave regardless of whatever it is that you do, which is a lie. I don't know why guys say that.
That when a man has fame, the women will never leave.
Then you have money that you can do anything and the woman will always forgive you. It's not true.
Oh, okay. The woman always forgiving.
Yeah.
Because it depends now. If she, does she have her own money?
Depends on the girl.
Bitch, she wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Bro!
But
Did she
so,
sign a prenup?
do you think that as a celebrity, when you have all that money, it's always easier for you to like do things or misbehave and
It depends on the kind of relationship you have with the person.
Fair.
To be honest, it depends on how you guys communicate. It depends on how you guys like,
the value.
started the thing in the first place.
Hmm.
And obviously the girl has to know what she's getting herself into. A regular guy.
But oftentimes,
Tolani, stop, please, allow the energy
oftentimes,
to come. Please,
women like
please.
to form.
It's okay now. Tolani,
You
I'm
know
not
what you were
asking
getting
shots.
into. But you want to change the terms in between the conversation.
And that's what Shakespeare would call alas.
Tolani,
Alas.
please, I beg you.
alas.
Tell me an example.
You want to change the terms
What's your own problem?
unilaterally.
God. Crayon.
The terms of a treaty.
Of a treaty, not a treaty, please. The exclusive relationship. Continue,
So
Jerry.
like, I feel like both parties have to know like what they're getting themselves into. So for me, it depends on, first of all, I feel like before you get into any relationship, you guys have to be friends first. Yeah, you have to be friends because have you noticed that friends that you've been with for 10 years, you guys are still together?
Fair.
15 years. There's one of my guys that I've been friends with for like 12 years. I mean, that's still cool.
What if you want to hate, bro?
Hmm?
You have to be friends with them first.
If you want to what? Speak English. Tolani, we didn't hear you.
Or
Pano.
if
If you want to
Or if
pano.
you want to lamba. Do you want to be their friend?
Oh,
When you see Big Yash.
But some people become.
Tolani,
Some people
do you always have to mention big hands? Can you just stop? I feel some type of way. Stop it, please. Continue.
Melody.
lack of resources or.
My ass is not big and I matter. So what's up?
Yes, you do.
Exactly. So just say yeah.
That's the best.
so you're actually quite sweet.
But you
You
see
being
wahala.
sarcastic.
He wants it to say.
Wahala.
Being sarcastic is okay. Please, my yash matter. I beg,
Yes.
big or not.
It
It's
does.
not about the size.
It does.
It's about the value.
The body skills.
Excuse
The skills now.
with the yash,
How you
right?
use it?
True.
Well, so small yash matters.
I don't know about that.
So back to you, Crayon. So you were saying that depends on. So you think being friends with someone makes it better? 10 years. We're talking about friendship of 10.
Yeah,
15
like
years.
when you're friends, like I feel like you guys respect each other more. Like when you're friends,
I agree.
before you guys like even start dating or stuff like that, you have to be friends and you know your boundaries. You already know what the person doesn't like. You already know like on just jumping into a relationship and just start dating.
Expecting the
It might
best.
just sing. That's shipping. Your
Only
capsize.
capsize.
You feel me? So
I
like,
used to think that friendship conversation is overrated.
no, it's not. Like you have to be
In
friends.
some
like,
relationships, that's the entire thing that everything.
What do you
is
think,
premised-
Excel?
premised upon.
I think that even what sustains a relationship, like when you see people who have been dating or married for years
It's
and
friendship.
years, it's friendship.
I
yeah,
agree.
Because there are going to be phases where the love will off.
true.
Bro, if
It's-
you're living in Nigeria, you're off every day.
There,
There's no light.
there are going to be phases where the love will off. There are going to be
There's no like to
there are
charge.
going to be
That's why I
phases
can't
where
do
you wake up in the morning and you look at the person and you're like, how could I?
Like,
Why this?
or even in the middle of
Such a-
conversation.
Such a mistake.
Excel, imagine you talking to your
That's
girlfriend and telling her
crazy.
about inflation. She's like, what's that? I'm like, how did we get here?
Yeah. So and you are it's the friendship that would carry
True.
Carry the
period,
relationship, yeah.
During that period.
also at sometimes in relationships there are periods where both of you are in love, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason this person no fit just really there for you right now. One person can't really be there for you right now.
Yeah.
That person can be going through some shit.
Of their own.
And to be honest, that's even what friendship is.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like
Yeah.
when your friends are down
Yeah.
and you know they are down,
Give them room.
you give them room. You also carry them as much as you can. You come through for them and whatnot without expecting anything. in
Anything. They're
return.
just doing it for
And
yeah.
that happens in relationships too. There are
Yes.
times when you are going through shit, maybe as the man or as the woman. The other person, if the person is sensitive enough and whatnot, can notice it and pick up the slack and
carry
it onto
everybody.
you.
And say until you
Yes.
come back, I got you.
But make
Let's
sure
keep
you
it
come
going.
back. Oh, no go.
You say because they carry me, they go away, they carry me
Yeah.
go.
Make
I
sure
read
you
you
come
tell
back.
something about her album getting leaked. Crayon, did you guys have like a PSA at the office? Ira's album is leaked. Second round. Who leaked the album? Crayon, did they play it for you? All those kind of things. When albums
Wait, I
get
don't
leaked,
understand. Ira's album leak. She tweeted
She
that
tweeted my album,
the deluxe.
The deluxe, yeah.
Is it out?
I saw it on
It
Apple.
leaked yesterday.
Leaked yesterday.
But it's not out officially.
No,
Is
it's
it?
not.
Oh wow.
Wow. You didn't see it.
I saw the tweet, but I don't know.
That's a sign of success.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a sign
Do
of
you-
bruv.
Do you fear for things
Your
like
album leaking.
Yeah, but not
You're
leak
in
before it
demand.
drops.
Your
Mm.
EP, your
No, but no.
but no. Oh, that's a
Wait,
sign of success.
So when you're singles, when you guys say your album has leaked, or your like, take for example your own song, but that leaked, what happens? Is it like the producer? Is it the mixer?
See,
Is
to
it
be honest, no, you can't really trace how
so
it
you guys
happened.
can never find the person who leaked your album.
Like you can't.
Sometimes you
like,
can, sometimes you can't. The best you can do is use your lawyers to send email to that website or whatever, tell them to take
Yeah.
it
so
down.
because
but no,
I-
you didn't find the person who leaked the song.
I swear, I couldn't. I was so angry that day.
But
Man.
it created anticipation for the song. Yeah.
I was so angry.
They now officially dropped it.
Yeah, I was so angry that day, man.
If I remember, shout out to when we had not really gotten to this DSP point,
Yeah.
and we had them not just okay,
Yeah.
to exclusive.
Give them.
Where they leak.
They were dragging them on
They
social
leak
media
people's
now.
songs.
They were like, you
You
guys.
go send your song to not just okay or any of these platforms. They go say, "Oh, this one." They go all look back end on traffic low.
Knock 'em.
and
Traffic
they
low,
just
make we-
drop it.
Die.
And you can't sue them. But I
That
I
period
heard
was
about
wild,
it.
wild west now.
I heard
Nobody
about
knew.
it. We
Nobody
have
knew
lawyers
was-
at the time that were responsible.
Nobody knew what was going on. Do you know that recently I found out that not just okay.com was Ice Prince that did that voiceover?
How did you not know?
I did not know.
I didn't know that too.
And apparently artists would come to not just okay to pay for that voiceover, to put the voiceover in their song.
Damn.
Do you know how wild that is?
But the person was not getting caught for it.
No, he wasn't. The game, bro. The game, bro.
So the panel one leaked and nothing happened, and you guys just moved on and the conversation just.
We tried
It's,
to
it's an
trace it.
occupational hazard.
We tried to trace, but like almost
Long thing now.
long thing.
So for this Ijo Laba Laba remix that you're trying to drop,
May he not leak.
may you not leak. I was about to say that.
Badura.
I cannot leak.
Agbadura.
May he not
Okay.
leak.
What has changed about your lifestyle?
A lot has changed. You know how I move,
Everything. has
everything. To be
changed.
honest, man, everything. You know, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Ooh.
You know, the attention and OG showing you love. I was at Jazz's mom's burial and I met Fashola's wife, former
wow.
governor. She
She
was
knew your
singing
song?
Ijo Laba Laba to me. I was like,
Eh,
you kidding me?
Mad
It's
though.
crazy.
Actually, you have a hit song when mothers and old women are singing.
They're the
your
ones
songs.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
They're the litmus test for
I
it.
watched
Yeah.
a video where somewhere in a Catholic church were singing Buga.
Overdose. Oh,
Yes, in the
it's one I saw overdose too.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Bro.
I saw that one today. Overdose one.
Crazy.
Bro.
So I
That's
met
the most sense.
with the bands, Timaya, P-Square, and they all like they fuck with me. Even MI as well. Banky W, like Ibuka, like everybody, like all the OGs I respect that I've been looking up to, like they fuck with me. I feel like for me that's a big win. And that's something I've always like, look like something I've always like expected. Because I feel like, one day, sha, all the people I've looked up to, fuck with my music, and it's happening right now. So I feel like for me, the song that really changed everything for me is Overdose.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Overdose.
It was that song that's just like,
And it's the way you just positioned yourself in the song. He was talking about it. The hook was just the most significant thing. But the hook you took now.
yeah,
The
the
most-
first verse, the
was-
hook
The
and
first
the
verse,
chorus.
every
verse-
little thing.
The first verse, hook and the chorus.
Okay.
It's sweet to me.
And everywhere I was just seeing Crayon everywhere on that Overdose, and I'm like, he even did the dance. We're even doing the dance already.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was doing the dance in the song. It's
To
crazy.
God be the glory.
But now, like that since now that you have like the attention of the masses, you have to follow up has to be. Where's Tayo? Yeah.
Definitely.
That's it. On it.
Trust me, we are aware. Like,
But now, have you started getting requests for collaborations?
Features. I mean,
I've
bro, before
always-
you go, sorry.
Mm,
I mean, Tatashe was a really good record.
appreciate.
Spino.
Yeah.
But you know the one that I'm still angry. I mean, I know what happened, but it's Kibi.
If I ever as a dope record, that song is so spiritual.
Why you upset?
That song is beautiful.
Or you
Listen
think you
to
should
it.
have done better?
If I ever.
Yeah, that song is spiritual.
I thought, bro. I was surprised when Baddest Boy was the one. That blew. Thought it was going to be Fiverr.
Oh.
I really thought so.
I mean, it is what it is. Where was I going? Collaborations for
New collaborations.
new collaborations. Have those requests started coming in?
Yeah, definitely. Like people that like that I've always wanted to work with are hitting me up now for music, and it's just amazing to see because like pretty much is for me.
Now
I
even
love
the splits they ain't gonna be the same.
for me. Like,
Splits.
I love,
Tayo!
for me, man, I love collaborating. Man, I feel like that's how we're gonna push the music forward. I love working with people. I love being in a creative room where there's producers, artists, songwriters, everybody in the room trying to make music. So for me, I just love making music with people, man. Like different artists for me, it's about chemistry though, because if the energy is not right, it doesn't matter if you're in the studio with Drake. Like if you guys' energy is not clicking, nothing's going to happen.
So the energy has to be right.
It has to be right, regardless of who you're in the studio with.
Anyways,
Interesting.
thank you.
Before you go, one very important thing that I want to say before we head out is that Arsenal beat Liverpool yesterday. Motolani, Alake, any words?
You Arsenal fan?
He's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, Pullians.
He's a Liverpool fan. Any words for the people walking alone?
Fuck FSG.
You're walking alone. They'll trek to Djibouti.
Fuck
Do you have any trekking stories?
I used to trek from. There's a place called Much More Studio in Barracks. From Barracks to Yanoba.
More. When was the last time at Yanoba?
I think when I went to my secondary school, I passed through that area. I know my secondary school was like June. Was it June? July, yeah. I passed through the axis and I saw this spot where my mom used to sell fruits. I just saw that person.
What does she do now?
I opened up a business for her somewhere.
Come on.
She's just chilling.
Come on. Come on.
It's like
That's what it's about.
It's like whoa.
That is what it is
It's like
about.
yo, take this.
It's
Buy your
not
mama
about-
a house. Take this. Buy your
Melody is
mama
a
a car.
fool.
Take this.
Shout out DJ Khaled.
What's
That's
my name,
that's from a
baby?
DJ Khaled video. I can't remember.
So Crayon, now you bringing me my own offering now. You always say me and Melody we go way back. We go way back to them.
But he's moving forward.
Shut up.
You go way
This
back.
is
He's
my
moving
moment.
forward.
He's
Moving forward.
Don't be you want to be an anchor.
Don't
or a
drag him
propeller.
back.
propeller.
Eh-heh.
Propel to this place.
Don't
Eh,
drag
no,
him
no.
back.
You
Back
guys,
to Egypt.
okay, when are you coming to do?
We'll see. No, I will
that's
see now.
to- see what we see. All right, thank you so much.
Melody has a boyfriend. Are you aware of that? Just,
What does that have to do with me asking him to?
I'm just telling you. I don't know.
And
don't
Crayon has
understand, like-
he has a girlfriend
And
as
Crayon
well.
has a girlfriend.
So that makes it even better. Does that mean that I don't understand? It makes it a better.
Well,
atmosphere.
are you doing like an orgy or something? Come on. Talk to me, fam.
Okay.
Talk to me.
It's a swingers party.
Swing party.
Talk to me,
Swapping.
my
It's
God.
swap. We're swapping.
Talk to me, fam. Wait, what's the crazy?
Meanwhile, that shit is popping in Lagos.
I saw that somebody
Bro.
posted that shit.
that
That
shit
what?
is
on Instagram
popping in Lagos.
that he came into like a group of people, right? He just made like a new set of friends, and he did not know that they're all couples and they all sleep with each other's wives.
Jeez.
So he was
Jesus
like, they were
Christ.
all out drinking, and one of the men was just laughed and was like, "You won't fuck my wife," and he was like,
Gee, what?
"What the fuck?" You know, he didn't take it funny. He was like, "What the fuck are you?" He thought maybe the guy was drunk.
The guy posted on Instagram.
No, so I think the person did a thread on Twitter, and
Jeez.
someone posted, one of these blogs posted it on Instagram, and then another day, right, that same guy was like, "Oh, how far, my G? Yo, I'm out of town. I beg, my wife needs help with something at home. Can you help me go help her in the yard and stuff like that?" And like a Pornhub video, my nigga went there and saw the woman,
Naked.
not
Scantily clad.
scantily clad.
Waiting for him. So he
Yes.
didn't know what he was going there
And
for.
he-
Delivery guy.
And he understood when he
The
saw
assignments.
when he saw her like a Pornhub video as well. He understood the assignment and he went to work and he went back.
He
home.
dived in.
Yes, he did. And then weeks later, they call am say, ready your wife now.
Oh, you didn't know. Oh, you didn't change my pattern.
Ready,
Oh.
ready your wife.
So what did he say? That's what he think clear from
Now
the
then
eye.
the guy said, "No, I would never agree to such." Yada yada yada
He
yada.
said, but you did my wife.
So
So they didn't agree.
But hello, technically, I didn't sign any agreements.
But guys, Korean, we're leaving now. But before we go, what do you, since swinging and all of this is now very popular in Lagos, right?
Mhm.
Individually, what are you open to? Do you ever think you'd be open to swapping partners or swinging with your
Here is what
girlfriend.
here's what one of my older friends told me.
about swinging?
Excel knows this person.
Yeah.
She was like,
Because
She has-
before you respond, because they say stuff like it makes the relationship last longer.
that's what I was about to say. She said she's seen open marriages save relationships. So what we're all going to realize about marriage is that it's a very complex situation.
and we work differently for different people.
1, 2, love is not what makes it last.
Yeah, it's not nice friendship.
Sex is not what makes it last.
Yep.
And what
It's
a lot
just
of people
factors.
realize now these days is the person you're having sex with, the emotion is different from the emotion of the person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Yep.
So a lot of people have now compartmentalized those emotions. When it gets time that the two of them realize that they need a spark. Do you get? Like the two of them realize that they need a spark from somewhere. Okay, go out, go and fuck. You go out, go and fuck. It's not easy, bro.
So are you open to it? After all this, your shallow.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's saying that-
I've never been there, so I
He's
don't know
saying-
what it
He's
feels.
saying
You're
so,
saying that when you get there.
Exactly.
he's saying some people do need spark and you know get lighter.
So
Put your lighter, see
but wait,
the
but before
air.
you go to marriage,
No,
if-
you have not asked me, but my answer is no.
no, before you get to go back to you. Even in relationships now, do you think you can swap your partner like girlfriend? Okay, you
My
know,
brother.
if your girlfriend says she's bored, because sometimes you get bored. She's like, okay, I'm bored.
Girlfriend bored.
Sit on his side. Not even was a slap again. Bored.
Girlfriend bored.
What's boring you?
That's that unemployed woman shit.
It was boring you.
That's that unemployed woman shit, bro.
Bro.
Except for because you
Don't-
don't give us your response. No.
Excel, go on, my brother.
Wait, before
Don't
Excel.
let them shut down your
Excel's going to be
voice.
very low. Crayon, what do you think about swinging?
I can never do that. So even before now, like, as if for example, my friend has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't even get too close to my friend's girlfriend. I don't want to have anything to do.
The real bro codes.
Like, I
The
don't
real
even-
bro codes.
If she's here, I don't want to be here at all. I just want to go another place. So I can never do that.
I actually think that people need to be more intentional about respecting people's partners, though.
Because like, nah, it's not for me,
It
man.
depends on it depends on the relationship.
Depends on if the person respects his or her
Exactly.
relationship.
And sometimes
Cause we outside.
We
I actually always think it's about the person. No, I'm just saying, take for Crayon's perspective now, see the intentionality he's putting in to say, oh, okay, my first partner, I know boundaries.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Some people who know these things but still do not create the boundaries.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You know people who are actively pursuing someone because you know this person is linked.
Yeah.
Do you get? So that's what I'm just trying to say.
Melody.
So for you, Crayon is no, except what about you?
I mean, first of all,
Yeah.
small background, right?
Yeah. I said except will be long.
Hold on. Shout out to the OG, Hugh Hefner, that's dead. Playboy. Playboy had Playboy Plus TV, their own TV channel, right? That used to do sexual content. And one of the content was they had a episodic series, like reality TV show on swingers.
Yeah.
Yes, they did on swingers. And I was in a hotel. I'm trying to remember where I was. Was it Warrior? So you know how back in, I don't know if hotels still do that shit, I doubt. Or maybe we don't get money, so we are sleeping in better hotels now. So we don't see that shit. But then hotels used to have one channel that would be Tayo. Tayo say,
You know,
Tayo been on tour.
everybody
He been on road.
Everybody knows.
One channel on the TV, one channel that is a porn channel.
No, I've never seen
Everybody
it before.
knows that.
Nah, yeah, you ain't been on road. You
No,
need
it's
to be
called
on
Jah.
road.
So you keep changing and you see there.
You keep changing. Listen, you're not like you're looking like you're in the hotel. You just go in, you're
Does this
switching.
happen to you now?
No.
I don't know.
Well, the
I
hotels
don't
that-
know.
Nigga,
I don't know.
I've never
We
seen
are
it.
not sleeping in the hotels we were sleeping
Fair
a few
enough.
years ago, so I don't know.
I've never seen it though. I never
But this
know
was in Warri. This was in Efurun. Efurun.
Oh,
Warri.
Okay.
Even in Lagos. Come on.
Woo.
Tayo with
Tayo is the
details.
culture.
Woo, woo,
Shout out
woo.
Tayo is the culture.
Shout out
Woo, woo,
Tayo.
woo,
The
woo,
culture.
Cultured man. So
Woo.
so when I was in that particular hotel, right, this Playboy Plus TV was, I don't know how they got the channel because this thing is not even on DSC. I don't know how they maybe got it, but they sure had it. So I was watching it, right? So I watched like 3 episodes back to back. And in the first 2, like you see the swingers, they'll do their thing. Some are nervous before they do it, some are. Then the 3rd episode, the producer now is talking, right? The producer is like, we know that we show you guys the fun,
Beautiful
people
part of
swinging,
swinging.
but there are people where we say these things scatter their marriage,
Yeah.
and we will show you those ones
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And they begin to, bro. It was like, man,
Yeah.
like I mean, they watch the first, and it's very explicit as well. They will show the actual sex as well. So they watch them, they look this is in my prick. They start when they start the show where when they start the show where marriage is scatter. Yeah,
You say, wait. I think that for me, so for you to know, right?
no, for me it's a no.
Say no. For me, I think that when
When you get to that bridge,
when
bro.
people talk about swinging and all of these open relationships and how it works and how it makes things better, people always say that it makes things better when you're seeing other people, you come back with that spark and everything. I think that people only discuss the positives. I don't think that it's as blanket or as straight going as that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think if you have a problem in your relationship, I don't think opening it will solve anything.
No.
Especially
Melody,
another thing
it's
is
not
ego
about,
self.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not even
I
about,
know
it's
come
not
back
about all
and go.
problems, Melody. It's not about all problems. See, there's a difference between you're in a relationship for 3 years and you've been married for 15 years, bro.
Yes, it's not the same.
Do you understand?
Mm.
It's not the same.
There's a whole difference.
Yep. But I also think if you don't have
It's a
discipline,
whole world of difference.
I don't think if you don't have discipline 2 years or 3 years and you won't have in 15 years. I don't
Melody
think
is not
no
about discipline now. It's about the fact that you guys you have had all the positions. You have seen all the nakedness. But you know that you don't want to divorce this person because this person is your partner.
Yeah. At that point, the relationship has evolved.
It has evolved. Thank you.
Past, like you guys are on some connected shit.
Have you guys seen Notes for Jordan or something for Jordan? It's on Netflix. Michael
No.
B. Jordan. and
Michael B. Jordan, I saw
Chanty
it. I haven't
Adams.
watched it.
Yeah.
I just saw it today. Honestly.
What's it about?
He's a soldier. It's a true story.
Is it a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay.
He's a soldier, and so this girl has been single for a while. She works on New York Times. Her parents kind of plugged them together. They started dating.
Yeah.
But when it was going back to Iraq, after they started dating, the babe was telling him that, bro, I know we are together, we're in love, but you're going to Iraq for a long time.
I got
I
Spano.
give you full
She give him full Spano.
Hey,
No be
sleep
today.
with whoever you want to sleep
So-
with. It was my God. I was saying, nah, bro, we ain't doing that shit.
when
blah,
he
blah."
got there,
No, he didn't do it.
But she,
that's what I'm saying.
but she did.
No.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That it's just
But
about
to be honest,
discipline.
What kind of boring
to
film
be
is
honest,
this?
but to be honest,
What kind of boring
but to
film?
be honest,
I'll go and watch
it's just
it.
The
3
fuck
years.
is this shit?
It's just 3 years.
Like, totally, I think it's the same level of discipline. I think we need to be an
Melody,
older
you've
couple
not
on
been
this
married, bro.
thing. I think that if you were disciplined 3 years,
It's not about discipline,
But also, people, you know the funny thing. You know
It's
the
not
funny thing
about
about
discipline.
human beings is you don't know what you are capable of.
bro.
It's easy
You are
to
in those
say now
positions.
in 2022. This is not what.
Get married
excels
for
you.
15 years. Let's have this
Yeah.
conversation at the time.
2055 sugar daddy team man are still girlish. Come on, man are still
Please
girlish.
shut up, please. Man, I'm still girlies.
Man, I'm still
Man,
girlish.
why are you mad at the
By
fact
that time,
man
Afrobeats go
guys-
on mature.
They never matured.
You know now,
Afrobeats billionaire. Now
Afrobeats never mature now.
So when you
Afrobeats
man, discipline for the
billionaire.
girlies.
Ah, my God,
Anyways,
Spanish and
thank you,
things.
Crayon, for coming through.
Thank you. I have
Sorry,
So nice.
sorry, but also another thing about I saw a tweet recently where a girl was like, and I need men here to help me confirm this thing that, let's say you're dating someone or you're in a relationship, or you're constantly having sex with one person.
The girl who was sitting the girl.
It was a girl that tweeted this, and then if you as the girl go and cheat, and that man that you are sleeping with comes back and he has sex with you, he can tell that you have been somewhere else.
No.
Is she a joker? What's that? Like, isn't that?
No.
Does she think this is Nollywood?
When I saw
How?
that, when I saw that tweet, do you know what came to my mind?
No.
My mind was like, you just slide in and you'll be like,
Like vampire.
you'll be like, you're not the girl.
I used to know.
Nah.
That's not true.
My brother, let me tell you something. Especially when you've been sleeping with people's girlfriend for a long time.
That's the thing. Karma is coming for you.
It's not about karma. It's just about the fact that
Anything goes.
you don't know.
You
There's
don't
no-
know.
I'm
You
not-
can only hope for the best and believe in
There's
God.
no karma cover for me. I'm covered by the blood of Jesus.
Oh, when you were doing that before,
I'm
you didn't
covered
know.
by the blood. They were not covered by the blood of Jesus. Me and my household,
We are covered.
we will serve the Lord. We don't do such. We don't do that over here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging with us. Shout out, Craig.
Yo, like I had so much fun, man. This was
Thank you for
It was-
coming.
Thank you for
this was
coming.
worth every single.
Shout out to your girlfriend.
Meanwhile, we owe you an apology. We had
We
to
love
postpone this initially.
No, it's fine. Like it's worth it. Like I enjoy myself.
Please,
Like
Queen, before you go, can you use your power to make Excel and turn it into TikTok video?
No.
That's so toxic. Why can't
No.
you do toxic? You can't, I post on the group that guys, let's do a TikTok video, and this one said nah.
You want us to do a TikTok
Did you
dance
answer
video?
it?
I'm not. See, listen. Aside from actually enjoying, I'm very sure Crayon enjoys dancing. Yes, you do.
yes,
Do you
As-
get tired of doing the Ijo Laba Laba?
no,
No, he enjoys
Your hand is
dancing.
not pinning your
Wait,
shoulder
hold
is
on.
not pinning.
As much
no,
as
no.
long as much as he also enjoys dancing, my guy, in this day and age, it is literally his work to go and post videos on
So
TikTok.
what's your point, please?
I'm not an artist, bro.
So you guys let's do something for fun, for friendship.
You're not there yet. Come up, Hida. You're not there yet. You ain't
Are
getting
you
enough.
paying me for this shit?
Because let's dance now.
Are you paying
Why
me
are we
for it?
dancing on
People
TikTok,
are very
bro?
toxic. It's okay.
You're not paying me for that shit, man.
I should pay
Fuck
you
your
to
dance.
dance. I'm not happy I want to dance.
Shout out everyone for listening.
You know how much
Please,
niggas pay me to dance?
please,
I don't know how you
please,
dance, idiot. Nobody's
please,
paying you for shit.
please remember to post, share. We have a live event coming soon. December. Terms and conditions live. We're coming back and better. If you have not booked your ticket, shout out all our IJGB people. If you have not booked your ticket for December to
All people
Lagos,
are not
book
trying
it
to-
now.
Please, you guys should know this was to go and look for IJGB girls. Totally and Excel. Please focus on the work. Why are you saying IJGB? Why you
Listen,
giving them
listen.
that sound?
What is-
I
just
just
go
go
back
back.
there.
Listen,
Oh,
the
okay,
mark
okay.
of a great man is multitasking. The fuck is your? Come on, dog.
My Lagos girls,
We
they
are
got
single. We are single.
single.
Telani is single. Excel is single.
Lagos girls have
You are not single, unfortunately. Fortunately, regardless of who is listening.
Still, fortunately, don't fucking kill
It
me,
depends
man.
on who is listening. Yeah. So please, live show in December, we are coming. And guys, don't forget what we said earlier. Get your PVCs, vote, use the hashtag vote for Nigeria, and I registered. We out. Bye bye.
God bless y'all.